you see these surgeons in Turkey, they're moving mad. I was watching, well, I didn't watch the video, but I saw it earlier, bro.
Today's the day I made £200,000 on the British pound against the US dollar. Possibly one of
them, and of course,
hold on.
Yes, well, you see it all the time now, don't you? All these celebrities, the influencers with the most lush sparkling gnashers on display. A perfectly aligned set, not a mark on them, and of course gleaming white. But it's not just the rich and famous. You may have even bumped into an old schoolmate, and whereas he had a bit of a crooked set back in the day, now you have a conversation with him and you're thinking, bloody hell, I feel like I'm looking directly at the fucking sun. Well, it's more than likely down to the new foreign dental phenomenon.
Hey, tough wallah. What the fuck is this? These man look like sharks. They look like little babies. Little baby vampires. What's going on? Look at dry lips. Shabba the Nile.
The globe, yes, let's look at the dark truth about Turkish dentistry that's destroying our teeth.
Nah, but honestly,
all for that Hollywood smile and why it's worse than we once thought.
How could that possibly be healthy to have like smaller teeth that are like encased in like another synthetic tooth, and then you eat and then you go throughout your day and then you don't clean those teeth that are like under the thing, like, bro, how can you, like, even if you don't use your teeth for like 1 month, let's say hypothetically, let's say they're protected by like some sort of like, I don't know, I reckon you still have to clean them underneath, bro. Like, I don't like, bro, this is mad unhygienic, I can't lie. I got crooked teeth still. I got one. I'll probably get Invisalign, but you see that thing, how can that be healthy? Because first of all, if you don't have the funds to keep it, if you ever lose your job or going through from a financial crisis, your teeth are gonna be fucked because you won't be able to keep them up. Your insurance probably won't pay for it, your life insurance shit. Second, when you get old, your teeth are not gonna grow back. It's gonna be like little tiny.
Strap in. So then, if you're a bit unfamiliar with this controversial topic, you're probably thinking right now, what's the big deal? They're just veneers, ain't they? Minane's got some of them. Old Morgan Freeman's got some. It's just
Shabba the Nile.
Big deal. They're just veneers, ain't they? Minane's got
They're
some
just
of them.
hiding how fucked up their teeth are. Like, bro. Like, underneath all that, this is what your teeth look like. You should have just taken care of your teeth, bro. Like, what's going on? Or do like a rejuvenation or some shit, bro. Come on.
Morgan Freeman's got some. It's just a bit of thin moulding made out of porcelain and stuck on the top of your teeth. Well, in some instances you'd be correct. However, each year hundreds of thousands of people are now flocking to Turkey to get a brand new lovely set of teeth. But they're not getting veneers, they're getting crowns. And this is what they are going through to get that brand new smile. Blimey, I mean, most of them look like bloody venom, don't they? Fucking hell. So yes, for some context,
that
here's a
looks
before.
so disgusting, bro. I'm not gonna lie. One of my favorite artists on earth. She did it. And I was so sad for one day, bro. Obviously, I got over it. Like, it's not that deep, but I was like, this is why you can't look at people online and be like, oh yeah, like, I support you. Bro, I was like, this girl is beautiful. She went and got veneers, bro. I can't believe I am DDB went and got veneers, bro. Like, bro, I couldn't believe it. I was like, you the girl that preach like spirituality, love yourself, love what God gives you, I mean, appreciate yourself, you know what I'm saying, learn to live with what you have, all that spiritual magical jumbo shit. And then she went and got her teeth done. I was like, what the hell, fam? Wait, what is this? I have to double check. Yeah, bro.
Right. bro, half of this is non.
Bro, how was that? Why?
It's so hanging on.
I was like, you see, in this life here, it's easy to get caught up in image and peer pressure, you know, especially when a lot of people around you do the same shit. Like, it is easy to get caught up in that shit. I can't even lie, man. Like, it wasn't. You didn't need all that, man. Just get fresh, clean braces. You know what I'm saying? There's always other solutions, right? No. I don't even think I can show a page, Instagram page on Twitch. I'm saying nipples and shit. Yeah, this is on Instagram as well. I can't show this on Twitch. I was gonna show you guys her now, but maybe if I don't show that picture. But she don't have any pictures with her teeth out. I'm not trying to log in, fam. Leave me alone. Instagram wants you to log in now. Never mind. You guys can just click on, go on IMDb, Instagram, you can see.
Or during an after picture of reality star Jack Fincham, who travelled over to Turkey to have his teeth done. Okay, so the end goal has been achieved. Perfectly white and straight teeth. I mean, a bit too white in my opinion, I'm not going to lie. People are going to know you've had them done, aren't they? It's not as if they're going to go, oh, he must be using a bit more fucking Colgate than me. No. But if that's the look that you want, fair enough.
You say you can choose the colour, like how white you want them to be. My man said there was like 10 on a scale from 1 to 10. How bright do you want them to be? He was like 11, bro. Like, what the fuck? Do you think I'm a rookie or something?
Judge, however.
He's like, I do this shit. I do this fucking
That old laptop
shit,
must be
you know
so.
Before we talk about the cost and of course the dangers, let's talk about the process, the nitty gritty of this.
So, veneers, not crowns then? I think crowns
So
are
the
different,
appeal
right?
of getting your teeth done in Turkey is heightened by the fact that most of the time within your cost, you're essentially getting a little holiday.
Can you imagine someone filing your teeth down to like a little piece of bullshit?
They chucked in with it. They plot you up in a nice hotel with a pool and you can have a nice couple of sangrias and sunbathe, have a cheeky night out on the Jaeger bozzers, hoover up a few like, no, come on, none of that, this is serious. Anyway, you can do all this in between the trips to the dentist. So not too bad, eh? But then you find yourself sitting in the dentist chair. And if you do know what's coming next, you're probably shitting yourself. However, the big issue is that a large number of people don't realise what the actual process entails. So yes, many customers are under the impression that they're getting veneers. Now veneers require about 0.5 millimetre of the tooth shaved down in order to create a base to stick the material on top.
You see this, yeah?
Yes,
I can stand for this because it's not as destructive to your teeth, you know what I'm saying? It's not as destructive. They're literally removing, even though it is still destructive, it's a destructive operation. You are destroying teeth for the benefit of the surgery, right? But at least it's less damage to your teeth. If you know about your body, you know, I'm no biologist, right? But if you know all them people that claim they're spiritual, like their nose down, if you know about shit, you know that your teeth are really sensitive and they're connected to nerve. They are connected to nerves inside your gums, and those nerves are connected to other nerves through your central nervous system. And damages on your teeth, on your, is it called an I don't know how to say it. Enamel, and whatever this word is, that's what protects your teeth, right? If you start damaging that can affect your nerves in your gums, and those nerves can affect your central nervous system, and that can create new diseases where it could be like autoimmune diseases where your body starts to attack its own immune system. There could be loads of different I'm not a doctor, but there could be loads of like side effects just through damaging your central nervous system. And if you don't believe me, let's Google it. Can teeth damage affect your central nervous system? Oral disease can influence the nervous system. If oral bacteria intrude into the brain via hematogenous spread, caries, periodontitis, and other oral infection may lead to intracranial infection, even neurodegenerative and neuropsychological disease. That's bacteria, yeah. Dental infection, but even like damage in the protection on your teeth leaves your teeth more prone to catch infections. So listen, like I'm always gonna say, do your research.
It's irreversible and problems can occur, but dentists across the world are very familiar with any complications and have solutions in place. However, the turkey teeth that you're seeing all over Instagram aren't usually veneers. As mentioned, they're actually crowns, and in order to place these crowns, the tooth needs to be filed.
And usually crowns are not for like aesthetic purpose. Am I wrong? I'm not a surgeon, right? But I don't think crowns were made for aesthetic purposes. I mean, partly. But I think crowns were made for teeth that were actually already damaged. So you have an alternative to embellish your damaged teeth. But it was never an alternative to make your maybe natural looking teeth into more desirable looking teeth for the cameras. You know, does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense, but that's not what crowns were intended for. Dentist, what were crowns intended for? Dentists use crown to restore weak, broken, or decayed teeth. Guys, like I said, I am not a doctor, but do your research, innit? Do your research. A lot of shit I'm saying on here, I don't even have to Google it because it's just common sense. Like, it's just fucking common sense, bro. A crown, using crowns wasn't meant as a aesthetic procedure, as to make all your teeth look fucking whiter than fucking white Jesus, but it was made to restore weak teeth, broken and decayed teeth. It was never, I'm repeating myself, but I can't believe people think that crowns are actually veneers. Veneers are meant to cover like a small portion of your teeth, like the video says, and the crown, essentially, because it was made for damaged teeth, they have to damage your undamaged teeth. They have to damage them and file them down to be able to fit the crown on top of them. So boy.
So after your x-ray and a 3D CT scan of the teeth, gums and the jaw is done, the anaesthetic is in and your mouth is numb. Then the doctor gets plugged in and your nice regular teeth that you've been scrubbing twice a day for most of your life, get absolutely fucked. Yes. So once he's finished filing and you end up looking like the local...
How is this healthy, guys? This is not healthy. This is a highway to fucking central nervous system damage, I think. That's what I believe. This is, matter of fact, I'm never gonna go that far. This is a recipe for dental infection.
They slot in some temporary mental white teeth and send you back to the hotel. Cheers. Where you'll be limited to easily chewable food and soup. Then, depending on what you've booked in, it could be a day.
Bro, fucking up the whole protective layer of your teeth must make your teeth so fucking sensitive, bro. Like, touch them, you're like, oh.
It even could be 4 to 5 days. You'll eventually return to the chair and Dr. Shipman will place the perfectly straight white crowns on top of the stumps. Just let them set for a bit and bosh, you're done. You've got that Hollywood smile and that's that. Ain't it? Well, not exactly. Now obviously a lot of people are double happy with their new pearly whites and in many cases they do actually look quite decent. However, unfortunately for many others, the repercussions have been disastrous. From issues such as infected gums, extreme sensitivity...
Guys, I haven't even watched the video yet. What did I say about sensitivity? And what did I say about infections, bro? It's common sense. It's common sense. You don't need to do 10 years of fucking study and medical books to know that if you damage your teeth to this point, there's gonna be there's the potential for major side effects.
Repercussions have been disastrous, from issues such as infected gums, extreme sensitivity making it hard to eat or drink, extreme pain through overfiled teeth and exposing nerves, as well as rotting, swelling,
Nerves. What did I say?
the wrong size fitted, and of course the bloody things falling out while you're having a fucking chat. Now the first big problem once you arrive home is
All-on-4 implant treatment is a prosthetic dental solution
I'm
that
sharing
involves
the live
placing
to-
4 implants into the jawbone for individuals who are completely
platforms,
edentulous or have lost their teeth. This method offers a faster healing process compared to traditional implant treatments and reduces costs. By using 4 implants, the entire jaw is restored and a fixed prosthesis is attached. This approach provides patients with an aesthetic and functional solution.
is that if you do have some issues with your brand new turkey teeth, you can go see your local dentist, and there's a chance he might be able to do the best part of fuck all. Yes, some dentists are actually turning away patients as they are unable to do anything. What with the surgery being so unfamiliar to
Once you fucking filed your teeth down to death, you can't bring them back, bro. There's nothing you can do, fam. You have to live like that for the rest of your life, buddy. You made your
them,
choices. You
they're
made your
frightened they
bad.
may do more damage.
You made your bed,
And
you
unlike
fucking laid
UK
it, bro.
dentistry where you're covered if anything goes wrong in most procedures, in Turkey you're not, meaning you'll have to go back to them to get them sorted. And of course, pay again. This is what happened with our old mate Katie Price. A few years after her first operation, whilst on holiday in the Maldives, she ended up spitting a few teeth out. So it was back to Turkey to have the whole lot replaced. Because remember, you can't really just have 1 or 2 done. It would be hard to match the colour after years of eating. It was a full price revamp, a whole new set, and she came out looking like she had a sheet of paper in her trap. Now she was over the moon at the time, however, lo and
this
behold,
guy's
a few years
hilarious.
later, it happened again, didn't it? Bloody hell. In fact, a survey by the BDA has found that out of 1,000 dentists that took part in the survey, 597 of them said they have seen patients suffer problems following the treatments in Turkey. And a survey done by the Irish Dental Association revealed that approximately 75
I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't even wanna hear I don't even wanna hear about all the problems these men are gonna get with the fake hairlines. Bro. The fake hairlines? What are the side effects to fucking plucking shit inside your cranium? That's what I wanna know. You might be damaging your blood brain barrier, which is very important. And matter of fact, we're gonna Google it right now because I'm not sure about this one. Can hair transplant can hair transplants damage blood brain barrier? Could be wrong on that one. Maybe it's not as invasive as a surgery as I'm thinking. My brain can get damaged if you open my about as a plastic surgeon. If you are still intelligent, brother, I just want a simple answer. No, that is not the case. We need to look at the structure of the scalp. The skull to understand the brain is a critical organ and is protected by a layer of the scalp, a bone skull that surround the brain. And finally, the brain itself, the 5-part skin, connective tissue, aponeurosis, loose areolar tissue, impaired cranium. The thickness of a piece of the scalp, which also extends to the first 2 layers, is only covered by hair transplant treatments. Thus, the doctor has no possibility of reaching the brain. I'm not worried about them reaching the brain. I'm worried about the procedure over time affecting maybe it's not hair transplant, blood brain barrier, side effects. You know what? Let's just go on hair transplant. Side effects. Visible skin with hypertrophic scar, donor scar, effluvium, pores, infection, wound, dehiscence, necrosis of skin, neuralgia, painful neuroma, and arteriovenous fistula. That sounds crazy.
Percent of those who had travelled
Sounds
abroad for
crazy.
dental procedures were in need of corrective work back
No
home.
blood-brain
but not all of them got
barrier
it,
damage,
as
though.
I've mentioned. And just like Katie, pretty much all turkey teeth patients will have to make the trip back at some point every 10 to 15 years because that's roughly their lifespan. That's when they
course.
need to be redone, but it could be even sooner. Like in the case of this couple, who have experienced severe
Couple?
pain post-surgery that just would not subside. They tried the UK dentist but were unable to be treated, so they said the only option if the pain doesn't diminish is to go back. And you may have seen the case of poor old Amanda, who had to return 2 weeks later because of severe pain and infections, but things just got worse and worse.
Guys, one second. 1 minute. Let me rewind it quickly.
It would be hard to match the colour after years of eating. It was a full price revamp, a whole new set, and she came out looking like she had a sheet of paper in her trap. Now she was over the moon at the time, however, lo and behold a few years later, it happened again, didn't it? Bloody hell. In fact, a survey by the BDA has found that out of 1,000 dentists that took part in the survey, 597 of them said they have seen patients suffer problems following the treatments in Turkey. And a survey done by the Irish Dental Association revealed that approximately 75% of those who had travelled abroad for dental procedures were in need of corrective work back home. But not all of them got it, as I've mentioned. And just like Katie, pretty much all turkey teeth patients will have to make the trip back at some point every 10 to 15 years because that's roughly their lifespan. That's when they need to be redone, but it could be even sooner. Like in the case of this couple, who have experienced severe pain post-surgery that just would not subside. They tried the UK dentist but were unable to be treated, so they said the only option if the pain doesn't diminish is to go back. And you may have seen the case of poor old Amanda, who had to return 2 weeks later because of severe pain and infections, but things just got worse and worse. Yeah, sorry, it's a bit heavy, this bit, strap in.
All I say was red eye. I can't even move my feet. I'm still sore.
Bro, teeth are no joke, bro. You don't go and let someone fuck around with your teeth just like that, bro. That could fuck up your whole life till you die, bro. This is crazy, fam.
Don't you worry though, it's a happy ending. Luckily, after months of hell, UK dentists did sort her out, replacing her teeth with well-made crowns that were fitted correctly. However,
the forecast for the whole package in Amanda's case is
I need to find the
And
best
she's
way to
still
learn
gonna
math
have
and
to do
science.
them again in 5 to 10 years.
It's brilliant.org.
Whoa. Like,
Brilliant
bro,
is thousands of interactive lessons in math,
you better
science,
start
and computer
saving your
science.
money from now.
We'll solve fun problems.
between
Instead of
60
crying
to
to the
70,000
surgeons.
pounds. Unfortunately, she didn't know what was going to happen. She literally just dreams of having the perfect smile.
now I know what you're thinking. You're
What do you mean she
thinking, well, how
didn't know?
much did
She's
all
a
this
fucking
lot pay for
adult.
these bodge
What
jobs
do you mean she
then?
didn't know what was gonna happen? Bro, she's an adult. She can read about it. She used her own money to fuck up her own teeth. Now she didn't know what was gonna happen. Brother, allow it.
How much does all this stuff cost? Well, this couple paid a mere $4
No one
grand
put a
for
gun
the
to
pair
your
of
head
them,
to
and
tell
this
you
is
to
the average
fucking
price. What
go
would
and get your
probably
teeth
cost
done.
around 15 to 20k plus in the UK, Turkey are doing it for as little as £1.5 grand.
Exactly,
And in
she
just
wanted
a
to
couple
pay
of
it
days,
cheap for it,
with
that's all it
basically
is.
a holiday included in the price. It's so cheap because the currency exchange is favourable for whoever has the euro, the dollar or the pound. Turkey also has cheaper overall medical expenses, and on top of this, incentives are given by the Turkish government to medical clinics working with international clients. It may be cheap to us, but it's still a ruddy good earner to them. Now don't get me wrong, I'm not having a go at anyone who does it. Good luck to ya. Hopefully it'll work out fine. And good luck to Katie Price as well. She's always making little adjustments to her body. That's just her thing, innit? It's her body, she can do what she wants. And anyway, I ruddy love Katie. She's got two big things about her that I really do admire. She's a great personality and she's a brilliant mum. Yeah, I bet you thought I was going to say something else then, didn't you, you dirty little so-and-so? Wash your head out with soap and water. But yes, in the words of Gen Z, you do you, hun. However, there are many dangers to all this, and like all things in this world, you do get what you pay for. If it's a 20k operation in the UK, and Hollywood A-listers are paying upwards of 80k for their Hollywood smile, when Dave the dentist from Antalya comes along saying he can do it for a mere £2 grand, questions do have to be asked. And unfortunately, it's just not common knowledge that your regular gnashers will be reduced to little stumps. It's just not common knowledge what people...
We got another video I wanted to watch before we get into the Top Boy